To reduce the noise of the B-2, the engines are buried deep within the airframe, turning the body of the plane into a gigantic muffler. Next to radar, the heat signature of an aircraft is the easiest to detect.
Heat is used in a combat situation primarily to defeat an aircraft through its exhaust, and as an aircraft is flying through the air, it also generates a heat signature. A lot of modern missiles and can pick up on those heat signatures and use those to target a vehicle. Therefore, we try to defeat that as a means of detection as well.
Although the skin of an aircraft may not be hot, the boiling air produced by the engine's exhaust creates a contrail, which acts like a beacon. To correct the heat problem, the B-2 incorporates a long exhaust path, heat-absorbing tiles, and a dual air intake system. Below the main engine air intakes are smaller bypass intakes. The air from these intakes is diverted around the engine and mixed with the hot engine exhaust. Once this mixed air leaves the engines, it passes over heat-absorbing tiles. These same tiles are used on the space shuttle to protect it from the intense friction in the atmosphere on re-entry. The exhaust path is long and above the wing. It's not visible from the ground. The result is that the air behind the aircraft, as visible from the ground, is much cooler than when it comes out of the engine and produces no contrail. Although its existence is unknown, the B-2 may make use of a radical new technology known as radar-absorbent structures. If radar-absorbent material is a sponge for soaking up radar energy, radar-absorbent structures are a vacuum. A radar-absorbent structure is based around a hollow structure, most likely a honeycomb. The open sides of the honeycomb face out on the aircraft and are covered with the aerodynamic radar-absorbent material. Radar waves strike the ram, but instead of being dispersed, most of the energy is transmitted through the ram and into the honeycomb. Inside, the radar bounces off the inside of the honeycomb, which is coated with RAM. Each deflection decreases the radar's energy somewhat. Even if the radar could get a solid reflection, the end of the structure is blocked by the outer RAM coating, trapping the radar energy inside.
It's a living, breathing aircraft. It sweats. Moisture and other things develop inside the aircraft. Anything that develops inside the structure of the aircraft comes out through the weep holes. And so there are little tiny holes in the airplane that allow moisture and other things that develop inside the wing to come out, and it maintains the structural integrity of the aircraft.
The result is that the radar energy is completely absorbed into the structure of the aircraft, and absolutely no reflection is possible.